Hey guys, Sparrow here and welcome to Wasteland 2. It's a game developed by In Exile Entertainment and was crowdfunded by a Kickstarter campaign. Now I only heard about this game about a month ago and I've been really excited to do a playthrough ever since. Alright, so let's begin. Okay. Right, so first off we've got to make our ranger team. So these are the guys we're going to be with for the rest of the game, I imagine. And it looks like we've got an option to either create our custom squad mates or to choose from a variety of pre-made rangers. I think for the first playthrough, my first playthrough, I'll create my own. Alright, combat skills. Combat skills will increase your proficiency with different weapons. They affect stats like your chance to hit, critical hit chance, reload cost and jam rates. Okay, so the weapons jam on this. It's interesting. And attributes. Allocate your available attribute points. Alright then. Okay, so it looks like... Right, okay, so we've got attribute points and skill points. Attribute points. Okay then, so we'll start with them. Alright, so our first ranger. What sort of skills do we have here? Coordination. Right, okay. Luck. It's his chances of hitting and his chance the chance he'll avoid getting hit. Sort of perception then, his awareness. Notices every detail of the world around him. So okay. Strength. Melee damage, health, and action points. Right. Okay, so this is actually a uses turn-based combat. So I'm guessing your action points dictate the number of actions you can perform per turn. I don't know. I'll have to. We'll look into that when the time comes. Okay, so the first guy, I'm just gonna make him a shooter. So I'm going to go for coordination. Oh no. We want a high coordination and a high luck. So he's got a high number of action points and high chance of hitting his opponents. Okay, that's fine. And skill points, right. So let's see what... Okay, so we've got general skills, weapon skills, and knowledge skills. Alright, so general, combat, and specialist, I suppose. Right, well, if this is anything like Pokemon, which I like to think it is, we're going to want a wide range of skills and abilities on our team. So, as I say, we're going to start this guy off as a shooter. Assault rifles, and I suppose we should give him a general skill. Perception. Perhaps weaponsmithing. Leadership. True leader is made, not inspire others. Okay, we'll make this guy the leader and give him 1 leadership point. That'll do. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so... Alright, that's interesting. Look at that. Yeah, now I read that there's... well, the characters are massively customizable, is that a word? So we should be able to have a lot of fun with this menu. Alright, let's give her a name. Actually, I'm going to make this one male. I think I've got a team of 4, of 2 male, 2 female. Alright, so name. Name. What's a good leader's name? I'm more than a little tempted by Shepherd, but I think that's a bit too obvious. I think... What books am I reading at the moment? Okay, right. Sorry, we'll just use characters from books I'm reading. That's the easiest way to go. Age, 20? Yeah, that'll do. Religion. Atheist. Not citing any reasons why. Smokes. Right. No, I think we're not going to have him as a smoker. Despite all those delightful brands. And we'll have him as a European. Because, let's be honest, this is probably set in North America, so we'll add a bit of variety, I think. Okay, so should we randomise here? Let's see what we can... Holy shit! Alright, this might take some time. What's on that badge? It's got to be some sort of Easter egg. I like his hair though. Right. I think for this one, I'm actually gonna go through and find something I like, rather than just randomising it. Oh, blimey. Holy shit! Wow! No, you're not going out tonight, mate. Yeah, whatever you like to do in your spare time is entirely up to you, but out in the Wasteland, I don't know, is that really sort of gear you want to take into combat? Okay, packs. What's that? Oh, blimey. I wonder if that can't, presumably doesn't have an effect on your inventory capacity, so we'll just leave it as nil. Holy shit! who thought of putting that in? Oh, right, okay. Is that the route we want to go down? Oh, looks a bit like John Marston. Oh man, there's so many choices. Right, I think we'll stick with that. Yeah, that's a good sort of your generic leader. Size. Oh shit. About that. That's about middle, isn't it? And sky. Okay. And new snapshot. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, cool. Alright, I think... Oh shit, a biography. Oh man, so we can give him a backstory. Oh well, I don't have time to do that now, I don't think. I have to think of something really clever. I'll come back to it. Okay. Alright, so we've got our first ranger. There he is, Winston. Okay, so what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to create another 3, but I think for the sake of your sanity, I'll go through them. Well, I might just edit it out, you know, cut it out, but I'll explain to you what I've done afterwards. Okay then, guys, welcome back. So I've created my 4 characters, given them all different abilities and religions and ethnicities. So I've got Winston, who's the leader, and the gunner, really the guy who uses assault rifles. We've got a strong man in the form of a Chase, and we've got Cleopatra, who I think she's a sort of techie. I can't remember what I put her as, to be honest. And Cassandra, who is a medic, like sort of. So if the others get injured or if she gets injured, she can hopefully heal them about the field. So I think I've got a pretty well balanced squad. Alright, so let's begin. Oh, difficulty. Change any time, alright. Alright, yeah, I think that's for us. We'll do what normally would be the hard difficulty, I think. We don't want to go too far, but we want a bit of a challenge.
What comes after the end? I don't know. Neither did they. They were just an Army engineer battalion, constructing roads and bridges deep in the middle of the Arizona nowhere. They didn't know why Armageddon had come. They'd heard radio chatter about an attack on some space-based missile platform. But who had attacked it, or why? No one knew. What they did know is that the politicians and the generals had finally ended the world. Now, everything was gone. They took over a federal prison for a fort, kicked out the convicts, got busy starting from scratch. Maybe it was an act of mercy. Maybe they figured that the prisoners would die out in the harsh new world. Whichever, it came back to bite the engineers in the ass. Cultists, criminals, cannibals. They've been living with the fallout ever since. Good people had survived too, called for help in the night. And those engineers, those common soldiers, could not stand by and see them die. So they came out of their fort, and they helped the survivors defend their homes. And for that, they earned a new name, a proud name, the Desert Rangers. Now, Rangers, I know at times it seems our cause is hopeless. And I know it's hard to say goodbye to a brother in arms. But I want you to know something else. That no Ranger who dies in the line of duty will ever be forgotten. Nor will he have ever died in vain or unavenged.
Right, so I wonder if that was a reference to the original Wasteland. I don't know.
Thank you, recruits.
A stiff-bearded older man wearing a hard-worn ranger uniform and a battered old cowboy hat. General Vargas walks with a cane, but he's not helpless. He wears a pearl-handled revolver on his hip, and there are a lot of notches on the barrel.
I appreciate you coming to Captain Ace's retirement party when you hardly knew the man. Appropriate, too, seeing as how investigating his death will be your first duty as a Desert Ranger.
Alright, okay. So we've got conversation options down here. Holy shit, we can type things. Oh man, I wonder if we can prompt somehow.
Yeah, I know. You've hardly found your feet with us, and here I am sending you on a mission that already got one Ranger killed. Well, I wish I had another option, but the Desert Rangers are spread a little thin right now. Ranger teams Abel and Charlie are out west trying to stop a range war out there from becoming straight-up genocide. And Team Baker is up north looking for a way through the radiation that's cut us off from Vegas. I'm afraid the next generation is going to have to lead the charge on this one.
Okay, no problem. So how did Ace die?
Ace had been trying to locate a faint radio signal, which has lately been giving us cause for concern. We gave him 3 repeater units and sent him to hook them up to 3 remote radio towers. This would have allowed us to get a fix on the signal. But sadly, Ace was murdered by unknown assailants right after hooking up the first tower, and his logbook and the last 2 repeater units were stolen.
Right, okay. So you think the logbook was stolen?
Don't know, but it wasn't on Ace's person when he was found. Look for it. It might have some clues as to his death.
Alright, and where are the radio towers?
I'll give you the locations of the towers once you have the repeaters in hand. More important to find them first.
Okay, no problem. And what are repeater units?
When you get back to the Citadel, talk to our radio expert, Wade Woodson, if you want to know more about the technical details. All I know is the repeaters will upgrade the towers and allow us to zero in on the mystery signal.
Alright, and what about the signal?
The voice on those broadcasts disturbed me greatly. It talked crazy talk about a future where man and machine would be one. Worse, it talked about us, the Desert Rangers, specifically. It said it was coming for us.
Coming for us? Alright. And what's the mission, sir?
The mission is this. Search the area where Ace's body was found, and do your best to recover his logbook and the repeater units. Then call in your report. If you find the repeaters, I may send you on to finish his mission. Ace's death must be avenged, and it will be. But finding the signal he died trying to track down is just as important. Besides, I got the sneaking suspicion that when you find the one, you'll find the other.
Okay then, so find these repeaters, install them, and avenge Ace's death. No problem. Alright, so where are we going then?
It's about a day's walk east from here. I'll mark it on your map.
Spectacular. Okay, so that's our map. Right, maybe that'll become a bit more detailed.
There you go.
Thank you. As we progress along. I certainly hope so anyway. What's this? Okay. Oh, I see. So we can flick between the four of them in a conversation. Oh, that's alright then.
Yes, call in on your radio. Your radio is your lifeline to Ranger Citadel. We'll be calling you with alerts and updates on your current missions, and sending you new missions when we receive distress calls. As Rangers, it is your sworn duty to respond to those calls. That is the contract we made with the people of Arizona when we opened for business.
Okay, that sounds fair. And when can we enter the Citadel?
Once you prove yourself, the Citadel will be your new home. Consider this mission the final test of your training. If you succeed, you are welcome within our walls. If you fail, then you aren't cut out to be a Desert Ranger, and we won't let you in.
Huh. Okay, so what if we prove ourselves by kicking down the Citadel doors, sir?
The hard-ass approach, huh?
Uh-huh.
Well, you might get what you want from some folks in the Waste through intimidation, but it doesn't always work, particularly with old hard-asses like myself. You want to kick down our doors, go ahead, give it a try. But I ain't pissing myself just because you growled at me.
Okay, fair enough. Well, it looks like that's the end of that conversation.
Good luck out there, recruits.
Thank you very much. Okay, then. So... right, so we've got a log here. Oh shit, that's useful. Bloody hell, what's this menu? Swap weapons. Oh, bless them, look at them. Right, swap weapons. Crouch. What's that? I'm not sure what that is. Headshot. Okay, so these are all our characters here. Looks like their inventory's down there. They've all got some pain relievers, that's health. Party grouped. What does that do? Oh right, I see. So you can either control them. Okay. Hey? Ah, right click. So you can either try and control them as individuals or as an entire group. Oh, very clever. Character. Oh, okay. So this gives you all the details. And the menu. Oh, right. So this is all the details of the character and the pack. Okay. Looks like you can flick through all the different ones. Great. And logbook. Okay, so this must keep a log of our quests. Got a map here. A compass. Okay, right. Alright, let's move on. Okay, so directional keys move the screen around. Right click. Ooh. Okay. Alright, we found a shovel. Good eyes. Assign commonly used items or skills to your hotbar. Right, so I wonder what we can use a shovel for. Probably for hitting people with. So I might try and give that to Chase, because it might be, I don't know actually, that bat looks pretty lethal, bloody hell. Right, so who picked that up? Is it Winston? Ah, okay, great. So I want to give that to Chase. Winston has given a shovel to Chase. Huh. Can I hand this over? Put it in the weapon slot? No, it doesn't look like it. Maybe it's not a weapon then, maybe it's just a tool. Alright, fair enough. Here lies Ace, born a man, died a desert ranger. Very poetic. Captain Christopher Brock Noteboom lived his life to the Ranger Code. Oh man, so... Alright. I don't know... See, because I haven't played the original, so I'm probably missing a lot of references that you guys are going to be able to pick out. So, if there are, let me know in the comments. Oh, well what's this guy got to say then? Right click. Desert Ranger in his scarred but spotless combat armour stands at attention before the doors of the Ranger Citadel. He gives you a friendly... Okay, so I wonder if we can get in there. Open. Sorry recruit, still under orders from the General, can't let you in. Alright, let's have a chat with this guy. Middle mouse to pan round. Welcome to Ranger Citadel, recruits. The General ordered me not to let you in before you finished your first investigation. Okay, that's fair enough. Ooh. Hard ass, alright, so this is the hardest ability. Let us in? Ha! Try and stop us! Talking tough already, huh? Well, it won't get you through this door, but I like your chutzpah. Still, you might want a little bite to back up that bark of yours. Tell you what, I've got a little toy that might help. Interested? You bet. What is it? I call her the Mrs. Hippie Mule, because she kicks like one. A double-barreled flintlock pistol? Alright, fair enough. They'll turn your enemies into a thin red paste, as long as they're within 10 feet of you. She was my go-to gal when I was out on patrol, but now I'm stuck here on door duty. She won't get much use. You can have her, as long as you promise to put her to good use. Okay, I promise. Here you go. Treat her good and she'll do the same to you. Well, thank you very much. Now, which of my recruits would do best with that gun? How did I open my inventory again? Oh yeah, okay. Right, and Chase has got it, but he's my melee guy. You've got a stick. Right. I'm going to move that to your secondary, and I'm going to give that to you. You Cassandra? No, you're Cleopatra. Give that to you, Cleopatra, and you've got no ammo in it. Or have you? You've got two rounds that aren't loaded? I don't know, I'll have a bit of a play in a minute. So, now I've got to remember which one's which. I think, is this my techie? Is she my techie? Oh no, she's my, looks like she's my charmer for talking people into things. She's my medic then, I'd say. Yeah, she must be my medic. Strongman, shooter, okay. Well, in that case, yeah, okay, you've all got a decent weapon now, so... What's this? An M1? Holy shit. Alright, will do. So let's move on. Oh, bugger it. Ooh, a shop! A kindly older woman in standard issue ranger garb. She seems occupied counting goods and organising crates. Aside from the clothes, she's the picture of a loving grandmother. You could swear she smells faintly of fresh-baked cookies. Ah. Okay. Corporal Solveig's Fours. Well, hello recruits. Welcome to Solveig's Sundries. Happy to trade whenever you like. An honour to make your acquaintance. Always nice to see new faces around here, and a pleasure to make sure they have everything they need before they head out into the big bad world. Oh, thank you, grandmother. So, you can outfit us? Well, with the essentials as tough as they are to find, I can't just give them away for free. Believe me, I wish I could. Keep our prices as close to cost as we can for our rangers. You can stop by for the basics whenever you're in the area. And once you get clearance, we anticipate you'll be able to get access to some of our more valuable goodies. I have to talk to Sergeant Melson about that. Right, okay, let's just jump to the trade, shall we? Ooh, a sawn-off shotgun. Nail board, that'll be good for chase. A wooden staff. An M40. Eh? Oh, I see. So you've got what you've currently got, and then the other weapons, you can compare them. I mean, it doesn't seem like there's too much in it as far as assault rifles go. I wonder if any of these guys would benefit from a shotgun. Oh, I've only got $50, so I can't afford it anyway. Alright, we'll come back when we've got some more dough. Some more dough. I'm far too English to say that. Howdy there, Team Echo. Damn it. What are you doing, Rook? I can't believe Vargas is going to train us himself. Maybe we can join up with you guys if one of you bites the big one. Okay, well thank you. That's kind of you to say. Yeah, okay. To the Wasteland.